Most people in the world are considered loving people. In the truth, there are people like me and others who feel that there is still kindness and love available in the world, but at the same time, we can see the ugliness of the selfishness of Satan slithering through different people in a community. You see, their attitude is, I have the right to take from you, as opposed to needing to earn the trust to receive. And the foolishness is that people have lost the light of the Lord. The light of the Lord is discussed in great length in many scriptures and many works on God. At the same time, love is something that Jesus perpetrated and produced throughout the world through his concept of how God gave his only begotten Son to die for our sins. And openly, it's a marvelous crucifixion story with an excellent, happy fairy tale ending that if we pay attention to God, if we submit to the Lord's will, and if we submit to those who God has chosen for us to help us on our spiritual journey, then we are enlightened with the light of the Lord. You see, love and light is a gift we give to other people. When we give love to people, we are thoughtful, we are kind, and we are listening to their needs. And when they say, come and make me whole, it means come and help me to be more while I serve you and your needs. At the same time, it's an intellectual, emotional sort of exchange. It's a one-on-one, as we call it in business. We're having a one-on-one discussion about how you need some help and how I might help you with my skill sets to honor your skill sets. You see, when a marketing person like me, when a political consultant like me starts to develop ideas and plans, he's being guided by the gifts of God. What I mean by that is when you become a priest, when you become a minister, when you become a pastor, you start having a passion and a hobby of reading about the Lord. And you try to read as many works from as many nations that you can literally read them from to get an amalgam of what's really going on. In other words, you get a lot of validation by reading different works on God because it verifies the truth of the word that you choose in those moments of time to listen to, the light of the Lord. You see, the love of the Lord is in many works written by many people who love God, who translated from God or Jesus or Abraham or different angels, highlighting their lives and helping them to promote love and light of the Lord. In America, we have rights, and those rights include becoming a part of God's house. When you become a godly person, when you become a God-fearing person, when you become a person who submits to God, you say, I know I'd like to do this for me today, Lord, but what you're telling me is to trust in you. And by trusting in you, I choose this for my day because you're leading me to it. Now, as long as where you're leading me provides me the light and the magic of Jesus, or the light and the magic of whatever deity you believe in, then you're probably okay with that being, self-directed or self-led. But if you're not okay with that, then you have to ask yourself, why am I struggling with submitting to God? Am I saying that God is not present? Am I saying that God doesn't know me? Am I saying that God is impatient? What am I saying? I think you have to rest in the fact that God is everywhere. God knows everything. God is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, is what we say in the likes of Odin, who is in essence a deity of sorts and a representation of the Lord's house. Those who believe in the light and love of God come from many walks of faith, from many aspects of Christianity and those different types of denominations, all the way across to many type of loving, tree-hugging, kind of witchy Wiccans who know the world from a different perspective, from a different version of God's love. God's love is ever present, but there are dark ways to study God. There are dark ways to study Wiccanism and paganism and Druidry, but that doesn't mean that's of God.